Hello, everybody. So, yesterday we spent time talking about inferences. I wanted to go over the correct answers from our inferences and emotions PowerPoint that we looked at yesterday. So, just as a reminder, when we make an inference, we think about what we already know about a topic or a book or a person and look at the evidence to form some sort of a statement. So when we're talking about inferences and emotions, yesterday we looked at the eyes, if there was any wrinkles on somebody's face, maybe their body language, if you could see their arms, their shoulders, things like that. So we went through a few yesterday, talking about how this person is showing happiness. And if you look at this picture, because the eyebrows are wrinkled, the eyes are kind of slanted down, they're probably sad or upset. So if you look at this example, what I notice is the eyes are really big and wide. You can really see their eyes are like almost shooting out. Their eyebrows are a little bit raised up. And you can even see the hands in this picture, which gives some more evidence to think about what kind of emotion that person must be feeling. So if you guessed that the person was scared or frightened, that was the correct answer. Let's look at another example. Looking at this picture, we see that the girl's eyes are kind of squinted. They're really small. There's a lot of wrinkles in her forehead. Her eyebrows are kind of pushed down. You can even kind of see her nose is a little wrinkled from all the wrinkles up in her forehead. So if you guessed that this girl was disgusted or maybe she didn't like something, that would have been it. And then finally, this one was probably a little easy for you. Looking at the person's eyebrows, they're really squished together. You can kind of even see little lines above the foreheads kind of pointing down, really squishing the eyebrows and eyes together. He's kind of staring. He's not really looking all over the place. If you guessed that they were confused or maybe angry, that would have worked as well. So it's really important when you're talking about inferences to think about what you know and the evidence that supports it. We talked about this a lot in our mystery books when it doesn't say in the book, so-and-so was sad. But when you read on to see that, they were slouched over, they weren't looking up, their eyes were squinted or even closed, and you could just see on their face that they were sad, we could infer how the person was feeling. So we're going to continue with that sort of work today. You're going to listen to a book called That Is Not My Hat. So make sure you watch that video. And I want you to infer at the end of the book, where does the character go? Because it doesn't say it. They don't have the words in the book, but if you can think about what you already know and the evidence in the book, I'm sure you can answer that question.